Hey guys, welcome back to Thumpcraft. This is episode 8 and I am Thumpist. Today we're going to be working on two redstone contraptions. We're going to build a automatic wool farm and a sugarcane farm. That'll help us with our books and bookshelves, as well as getting a lot of coloured wool for different projects. So let's get into it. Guys, I realized after last episode, I enchanted my pickaxe, but I didn't show you how to do that. So I'm just going to chuck in a quick clip now that shows you how to do that before we get into those redstone contraptions for today's episode. We're going to make an anvil so that we can enchant our pick. We're going to need a bit more than that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're going to make 3 iron blocks, which require 9 gold each, and then we're going to need 5 ingots. We go over here. Have I done that right? So we make our iron blocks first, and we lay those across here. Boom, anvil. So I'm not sure why this anvil didn't show up in the recipes, but because I knew the recipe, we were able to build it. So we'll chuck that out here, increase this area a little bit. Just so you know, anvils also adhere to the gravity rule. And they will take damage from doing that, so don't do it too much and don't let it drop on your head. Alright, diamond pickaxe, boom, with mending. So it's going to have unbreaking, efficiency 1, and mending. And we're going to name this bad boy subscribe. Yeah, why not? Boom. Alright. Okay, so part 1 done. Part 2, we are going to make a sheep shearing wool farm. An automated sheep shearing wool farm, so we won't have to do anything. We're just going to load in the goods and the sheep, and the farm will do the rest. What are we going to need for this farm? Well, I'm glad you asked. I'm going to go ahead and collect I'm going to build all the materials we're going to need for this right now. I'm going to pop it in a chest. I'm going to head out to where we're going to build this farm, and we'll get cracking. So I'll see you guys over at the new location. Alright guys, so I haven't shown you this before, so I thought I'd just show you while I'm collecting up the mats for this thing. We need some glass, and to make glass, you basically just put sand in a furnace. This will convert it over to glass. Yeah, so I just wanted to chuck that in there because I hadn't mentioned that before, and I didn't want to just show you a crate of stuff that we didn't know how to do. I'll also probably show you how to make the other redstone components. And if you're wondering why I split this up over the 4 furnaces, it's just so that we cook 4 times faster, you see. So we've already got multiple glass popping up. Yeah, cool. Alright, I'll be back in a moment. Okay, so the 2 other redstone, the 2 redstone contraptions we're going to need are a dispenser and an observer. So we're going to need quartz, redstone to make the observer, and cobblestone. And to make the dispenser, we're going to need, I'm just going to use this bow because I don't really have any arrows right now. We'll need a bow and also some redstone dust and also some cobblestone. So if we pop over here, you can see we've got an observer here. So we've got the 3 cobblestone, 2 redstone dust, a quartz, and then 3 cobblestone again. So we'll go ahead and make that one. And then we want a dispenser. So the way you make a dispenser is you use a dropper and then you pop a bow in the middle, and that will change it to a dispenser. We're going to need, to start, I'm just going to make 2 chests. You can make 3 if you want, but just for now, just to keep things moving, I'm just going to build the 2. And one of these is automatically going to get converted into a hopper, and we will need another minecart. And then I think we'll need another hopper after that as well. So actually both of these are going to get converted into hoppers. Then we will make another one. Get some more wood. Boom, bitty boom. Actually, you know what? Bang, let's just do that. And then let's get some more iron. And we'll make a minecart. Alright, and now we make a minecart with a hopper in it. There we go. And we're going to need a rail. So here's the chest, guys, and this is what you're going to need for the sheep shearing farm. 1 hopper, 1 minecart with a hopper, 7 glass or any other block. I choose to use glass so that I can see through. As well, once I do the colored sheep, I use colored glass to match the sheep, just for a little bit of aesthetics. 1 dispenser, 1 observer, 1 or 2 chests, at least 1 set of shears. I've got 2 here, but you only need 1, and a set of rails. Okay guys, so you can build as many of these automatic wool shearing stations as you want. In this video today, we're just going to do the 1, but I will eventually build that up to 16 because I like to have 1 for each color, for each colored sheep. So we're going to lay some glass blocks down here. That's the first step. We're going to put a observer here, observing. We're going to fill this block in because this block will now get powered, and we'll put a redstone dust on there. Then we're going to get our dispenser and we're going to place it here so that it's facing inwards to where the sheep would be going. So now if this block gets updated, this dispenser will tick. We'll hear that. Ready? Hear that tick? That means it's working. Yay! Alright, so now we've got to dig down. So we're pretty lucky that we're already in a high area, but you can build this above ground if you want as well. Just depends on how you want to do it. So I'm going to clear out a decent amount of space just so that I can work without any dramas. Okay, so did you hear that ticked again? Because the grass reformed. Okay, so we're going to take that away. We're going to take that away. We're going to go down a few more. Alright, and then 1 more. Right, so let's get our chest. We're going to place our chest here, and then we're going to place a hopper going into that chest. So now anything that comes into this hopper, so if I throw some dirt in there, it's all going to end up in that chest. Alright, so it processes through here. Now here's the trick. If we get a rail car, a piece of rail, we plop that there, and then we place this minecart with a hopper on there. What will now happen is instead of anything popping up in that hopper will get collected, anything that pops up on this block gets collected. Okay, so if we look down here now, that's 4 pieces of dirt. We'll just show you that again. So if I chuck 1 on there, and then we go back down, 1 dirt. Right, so this hopper minecart combination pulls items through the block above it, which is pretty useful when you're building farms, let me tell you. Now, we're going to have to build some sort of access to this, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to dig down here, one of those, boom, boom, and then we'll leave this grass block here, and that'll be our entrance. So we're going to go build a ladder and a trapdoor after this. And what you can also do, I'm going to remove these, just to make life easier. We're going to get rid of this one. We're also going to get rid of this one. And then place a chest here. So now it's a double chest, which is great. And then we're going to light it up, of course, because we don't want any mobs spawning down here. Now the whole idea is that you can just keep replicating this, right? So you can build another one next to it here, and then another one here, and another one here, and you can just keep going until you've built as many as you want or need. As I said, I'm going to build 16, but for now, we're just going to do the 1. So I'm going to build up the rest of these sides real quick. So we want to go here, here, and then hold shift when you click on that, and that's going to place on top of the dispenser. If you don't hold shift, then you're just going to get what's in the dispenser. Alright, cool. So this is pretty much done now. We just need 2 more things. We need a set of shears, which I believe we already have, and we also need a sheep, but I'm just going to take a quick nap. So the trickiest part of this is going to be getting 1 sheep out of the sheep enclosure and not getting the rest out. But I think I've got an idea on how to do that. So I'm just going to grab some wheat. And I'm not going to hold it in my hand until I'm ready, because I don't want these sheep to get too excited. And I think if I open the gate, then one might just stroll out. Hopefully not the pink one. Yep, come on. Come on, buddy. Oh, look at him. He's doing the sheepy shuffle. You can do it, boys. You can do it. I believe in you. Get on out of there. Come on, little doggy. What if I just flash the way? Oh, there you go. So we got one, and it's closed. All right, come on. Yes, my plan worked flawlessly. All right, now I'm gonna try and trick him, and I'm gonna stand behind the observer. No, okay, he's cleverer than that. All right, in here, oh, and then we'll pop this away, and we'll kind of just push him in. That's the plan. Get in there, Mr. Sheep. All right, boom. Ah, no, no. Oh, you think you're too good for your home? I'll lose a piece of glass, unfortunately. No. Come on. Come on. Into your forever home. Come on. Keep going. No. Why is this guy being such a pain? Come on. Let's go. Yep, and then in there. In there. Boom. Up, boom. Boom. You aren't going anywhere. Alright, so now we pop this in the back. We'll pop 2 sets of shears in there. And now we will wait patiently. I will speed this up for you guys so you can just see it in action. But this sheep will get sheared. So we're going to just jump down. 1, 2, 3. And we're out. And then there we go. That's our little access port. So we'll be able to get in there, shear him. Collect his wool. And yeah. So that's the wool farm. Stage 1 done. 15 stages to go. So one of the things we're gonna have to build for this farm, for the sugarcane farm, and we are building Tango Tech's sugarcane farm. It's quite cool. It's a complete lossless system. He's come up with it for 116 and above, but I'm pretty sure it'll work here anyway. I'm pretty sure one of the hermits built it the other day. So we're going to need a bunch of stuff. So I'm going to grab all that stuff together, put it in a chest, and then we'll head out and start building. Alright guys, so I've gone ahead and collected up all the mats you'll need for one module of this. We're just going to build the one module. We'll probably scale it up over time, but for now we're just going to build the one. That should be enough of income of sugarcane for us to keep us going for a while, after we did do that chest of the zero tick farm. So you'll need 16 pistons, 16 sugarcane, 16 dirt, 18 redstone dust, 4 observers, 7 slabs, 1 stair, 8 iron bars, and some water sources. We're just going to run back to our well and grab them as we need them, but if you've got 2 buckets, you can obviously, or 1 bucket, you can set up an infinite water source where you're building, and then you don't have to run back and forth. You can also use ice for this if you've got access to it, but yeah. And then you're going to need basically about a stack of blocks. I'm not sure if this is going to be enough or not, but this should be a good starting point. So once you've got these mats together, you should be pretty ready to go. So let's get started. Okay guys, so I just wanted to point out again that this is not my original design or anything like that. This is a design that Tango Tech has put out recently. I'm going to put a link to his video down below. But yeah, if you want to see more, because this design is actually modular, which means you can just keep attaching new parts to it that are identical, and it will just increase the rate of items that you get. Yeah, so this is step 1. You want to lay 2 rows of dirt, 8 long each, and you want to get a full block at this end and a stair block at this end, and then you want to make sure that all of these blocks are waterlogged. Yep, okay, cool. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to lay down some slabs. So you want to get these slabs waterlogged. So that means if we place it here, if we look on this side, there's still water underneath, right? So that's what we want. So slab, 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 and we'll leave this one as a half block, as a stair block, okay? I think the next thing we're going to do is set up our pistons. So boom, boom. And because these pistons are going to be too high, the sugarcane is only going to grow to too high, you want to build like this. So this is where the sugarcane is going to be, and then when it reaches that second level, these pistons are going to knock it out. It's a pretty common way of mining the like sugarcane and bamboo and such. Alright, so let's install these pistons. Yep, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, cool. So our pistons are installed. I think we need to clear these out next. Alright, so now we've removed that bottom, the bottom bit we used to get the pistons in place. We're going to jump on top and grab our solid blocks. I'm using cobblestone. You can use whichever block you like. There we go. And we're going to place these all on top of the pistons, just like so. Boom. Alright, cool. Jump back down here and we'll go on to the next step. Down this end, because the water's flowing that way, we want the items to go that way. So whichever way you want the items to go, you want to be at that end. We're going to grab our observers, pop one here facing into the row of sugarcane, and then put one facing down into that observer. Okay, so then the next thing we want to do is we're just going to pillar up here a little bit just to make our lives easier. We'll grab these items again, boom and boom. Alright, cool. So now we just basically want to run redstone dust along the top. So we go bang, bang, yeah, there we go, cool, thump it out. Now, I'm pretty sure it's going to be identical on that side as well, so I'm just going to go ahead and do this bit now. Alright guys, so now it's morning again. So we've mirrored this, we've done that. So the next thing we want to do is you want to put solid blocks in here. These, you can use whatever block you want. I'm just going to use glass because it makes it easier to see into the farm, and I like to see what's going on. So that's pretty much set up now. Alright, on to the next step. Alright, so the next step is going to be placing down our sugarcane. So we'll grab that there. Boop, boop, whoop. See that? The pistons are firing, that's good. And if I stand on this side, we'll be able to see it. Whoa! Is that because I stood there? I think so. So boom, they all fire. There you go. Now, we've already done the slabbing. So these blocks are all irrigated already. So now we add another water source here that runs between. This is what's going to actually collect our sugarcane. So this might fire while we're sitting here. It'll fire the sugarcane. Once the sugarcane grows, these will fire and knock the sugarcane into the water. So if we throw just some dirt, you can see it's going to flow down here. So we'll have a collection system down here basically. The last step is going to be setting up these iron bars, and they are just there to make sure the sugarcane actually gets caught in the water. So when these pistons push it off, they will hit these iron bars and fall into the middle. And that is done, right? This is the module complete. Like I said before, I'll put the link to the Tango Tech video in here. So he goes into building multiple modules. But it is basically just stacking these on top of each other. There are some slight changes, but I'm just going to go ahead now and dress this up a little bit, add a very basic collection system. Yeah, so here we go. Cool. So to build this collection system, we're going to go boopity boop. No. Yeah, no, that's right. We're going to go bang, bang, bang. We'll put it just over here. It doesn't need to be too far. So we're going to put it here. So I know I said all the things we would need would be in that chest, but I have forgotten a few things in classic Thumpy style. So we're going to pop this here, and we're going to put a glass block there, because that will still allow us to open the chest. We're going to put a hopper in here, and then finish this off with this. We're going to put another chest there. Alright, cool. So this is pretty much the sugarcane farm done. We just need to add some water here. Okay guys, so I've just done a bit of troubleshooting because I wasn't sure if the farm was working or not, but it turns out it is most definitely working. It just confused me a little bit because I imagined because there was an observer at the other end, it was observing changes. But it appears that the observers just generate random ticks. So the idea for this is that the sugarcane just grows, hits that top block at the top, which I've put dirt up here just in case we decide to expand it later, hits that top block and doesn't grow any further. Now when the observers do generate a random tick like that, it'll knock off any of the sugarcane that's grown, it'll come down here, and we can collect it. So yeah, that's done. That wraps up another episode of Thumpcraft. I hope this was educational for you. I definitely learnt a thing or two. We got the basis of some redstone contraptions down. We got the sugar farm up and running. We got the wool shearing automated farm up and running. Let me know in the comments below if you can come up with a name for that villager, and we'll name him for the next episode. Yeah, I think that's about it. I think I'm going to go ahead and build a little nether portal offline to link to that village, just to save us some time. But yeah, actually I might save that for the next episode. Show you guys how to link portals. Alright, well, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.